A fine place to pick up some further education, especially of the artistic variety.
This cigar isn't done for effect, no. No, but I look much better behind a smoke screen. Oh, they used to photograph people through gauze to make them look younger. Now, when I'm photographed, I always say, photograph me through felt.
Hello, Dougie.
Hello, dear. Shall we begin?
Well, you go first, because you're the senior partner.
Oh, no, ladies first.
Where's Ian?
Oh, he comes on later. You begin.
Oh, all right.
No. We do the songs later. We tell the story first.
Oh, yes, of course. Once upon a time, in 1750, Brighthelmston, a poor fishing town, old-built and on the very edge of the sea. The sea is very unkind to this town. In case there be not a pier or some other speedy course taken for the security of the said port, all or the most part of the town and parish of Brighthelmston will be in danger of being swallowed up by the raging of the sea, above 100 houses having been devoured by the water in the few years past. But when Dr. Richard Russell from Lewis prescribed his seawater cures in 1753, the Brighton boom was set to begin. Drink half a pint of seawater every morning at 5 o'clock, and to avoid the inconvenience of being thirsty, sleep an hour or two afterwards.
This is commonly sufficient in grown persons to give 3 or 4 sharp stools.
The Brighton gavotte was on. This town or village of renown, like London Bridge half broken down, few years ago was worse than Wapping, scarce fit for human soul to stop in. But now, like to a worn-out shoe, by patching well the place will do. You'd wonder much, I'm sure, to see how 'tis be crammed with quality. Here lords and ladies oft carouse together in a tiny house.
That the infirm and the upstart should resort to these fishing holes may perhaps be accounted for, but that the healthy owners of parks, good houses and good beds should quit them for the confinements of dirt and misery appears to me to be downright madness.
So a fishing town transformed to a fashionable resort, with a ballroom, an elegant house or two, assembly rooms, and most important, the library, where you could see and be seen. But now alike, gay widow, virgin wife, ingenious to diversify dull life, in coaches, chaises, caravans and hoys, fly to the coast for daily, nightly joys. Though after I have been in a bathing machine, I never discovered till now the wonderful art of this little go-kart. 'Tis vastly convenient, I vow. A peg for your clothes, a glass for your nose, and shutting the little trap door, you're safe from the ken of those impudent men who wander about on the shore. Well, we just came for the day with a baby and 2 little poodles, and we never went back. That was 25 years ago. Mind you, it's quite a good train service.
I've lived here about 15 years. I don't know why I got here, but I've always liked Brighton.
1783, the first visit of the Prince of Wales.
His Royal Highness's arrival was announced by the ringing of bells and a royal salute from the guns at the battery.
When, unhappily, through some indiscretion, in reloading one of the pieces, it went off and wounded the undergunner mortally, and he died in a very short time afterwards.
Now a strange kind of bustle was heard through the town.
And what was the cause? Why, the prince has come down.
The men doffed their hats and received him with claps.
The ladies all curtsied and cocked up their caps.
A new constellation has lately made an appearance that engages the attention of those whose hearts are susceptible to the power of beauty. The widow of Mr. Fitzherbert. And as she suddenly came upon me with all her personal attractions, I saw her more than usually beautiful. She needed nothing but a diadem to make her a queen. Morning ride, champagne, dissipation, noise and nonsense. Jumble these phases together and you have a complete account of all that's passing in Brighthelmston.
Whip my ass, John. Whip it well. July 15th, 1805, the venerable priestess of the bath, Martha Gunn, was busily employed this morning.
August the 28th. Martha Gunn and her robust female assistants took their fair charges and gently held them to the breakers, which not quite so gently passed over them.
The greatest novelty, however, was in a gentleman's undressing himself on the beach in front of the town, attended by his lady, who assisted him in wiping the humid effects of his exercise from his brawny limbs as he returned from the water.
There's plenty of dippers and jokers and saltwater rigs for your fun. The king of them all is old Smoker. The queen of them, old Martha Gunn.
The ladies walk out in the morn to taste of the saltwater breeze. They ask if the water is warm, says Martha. Yes, ma'am, if you please.
Then away to the machines they run. It's surprising how soon they get stripped. I offered it myself, Martha Gunn, just to see the young ladies get dipped.
For celebration, the lovers united.
For Prilly, any excuse for indulgent extravagance.
This pot-bellied palace, this gilded dirt pie, this conjury of bulbous excrescences.
The Pavilion, a masterpiece of bad taste. But in no other establishment was there better understanding of the arts of comfort and pleasure. One could enjoy oneself endlessly.
And now, what more marvels? A feat of modern engineering, the Chain Pier.
Our highly favoured town will derive incalculable benefit from this wonder of the age.
I marvel not that friends tell friends, and Brighton every day extends its circuses and presents.
I used to be a Sharbank kid, coming down from smoggy London to hurl stones back into the sea. I don't know why. I've never been particularly tidy. Here comes the railway on September the 21st, 1841.
Quite a gala day.
Parties of ladies and gentlemen formed on every brow, hill and meadow, and the approach of the train was announced by 1,000 cries of, "Here they come,
Here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come. Now, everyone who can afford 3 and 6pence can come to Brighton for the day.
Newfangled, not good for you and not comfortable.
It has been alleged that the being wafted through the air at the rate of 20 or 30 miles an hour must affect delicate lungs and asthmatic people. The movement of rail trains will produce apoplexy.
There is a squealing, squalling, screaming, shouting, singing, bawling, howling, whistling, tin trumpeting, and every luxury of noise. 2 or 3 bands work away. Several harps strum. Fruit sellers push baskets into folks' faces. Needlework and singular baskets coated with shells are thrust into people's laps. Such a volume of uproar, such a complete organ of discord, I mean a whole organ full, cannot be found anywhere else on the face of the earth in so comparatively small a space.
The way in which people lie about on the beach, their legs this way and their arms that, their hats over their eyes, their utter give-themselves-up expression of attitude, is enough in itself to make a reasonable being contented. Nobody cares for anybody. They drowned Mrs. Grundy long ago. It was a place to let your hair down. Oh, wish you were here, my mother dear. Wish you were here, down by the pier. Oh, the weather is nice, and so is the beer. Wish you were here. Lovely hotel with nice views of the sea. Lovely rooms at the back by the WC. You can't see the sea, just an old garage wall and the flickering lights of the old music hall. Oh, I wish you were here, my mother dear. Wish you were here, down by the pier. Oh, the weather is nice, and so is the beer. Wish you were here. Oh, how I wish you were here. Wish you were here. At Brighton. A new town arises on the beach. Marine terraces, sea villas, prospect lodges, belle views.
the West Pier, October 1866. The 80s and 90s, age of miracles and mechanical marvels. You will be electrified by these astounding inventions and discoveries. The first electrical railway of Mr. Magnus Volk, magician of the electrical way. And even more miraculous, take a sea voyage on wheels. November 1896, perhaps the most miraculous of all, on its first London to Brighton run, the motor car! And the 20th century goes whirling on its way. Now, presenting before your very eyes, a Brighton revived again by a royal patron. Rubbing shoulders down by the sea, the rich and the raffish, the naughty and the nice. For some, the first charabanc, for others, travel deluxe. And most fantastic flight! And so it goes on, sun and sea and style. And the would-be smart, and the downright vulgar.
I can't get my winkle out. Isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. Wish you were here.
Dougie, isn't it time that you sang your song?
Oh, the song I wrote about Brighton for my birthday.
Your 90th birthday. Oh, please sing it for us.
Oh, all right, dear. Well, at my age, it's nice to be sitting in the sun and trying to live to 91. I don't want to be young anymore. With girlfriends around so unrefined, in trousers that show a large behind, and four-letter words by the score. Or join those joggers, forever jogging around. I've no desire to end up flat on the ground, not making a sound. And who wants to see punk rockers who have coloured their hair red, white and blue, and music louder than a cannon's roar? Oh, I don't want to be young anymore. But the spirit of Brighton still remains, with Prinny's delightful pink champagnes and those grand royal banquets of yore. Now many must face the passing years with only the taste of lager beers and hamburgers served with cold slaw. Our friendly ocean, with ever-freshening breeze, acts like a potion to end those arthritic knees, and sometimes we freeze. But though modern buildings cause alarm, old Brighton will never lose its charm. So here I'll stay and shout Excelsior. Oh, I don't want to be young anymore.
Oh, that was lovely, Dougie.
Thank you.
Is it my turn now, Billy boy? What curious creatures are these? Attracted by the flamboyant and heavy-duty social life of old Mother Brighton. strutting the pavements and diving into smoky cellars to present their individuality to their peers. On the ground floor, the top shop mob queue clean and scrubbed to act out formal mating rituals in the King's West Top Rank Entertainment Bank. Brighton sits happy and fat on their talent.
I too am nurtured by this jovial mother, but hopefully am a bastard son with one eye on the horizon.
Just watch my prancing, it's quite entrancing. My eyes are glancing from way up here above. Just watch my prancing, it's life enhancing. It beats romancing to come and watch us move. This is the prancing chorus. Just watch my prancing, it's not quite dancing, but more like chancing the things you don't approve. Just watch my prancing, which you're financing. I'm still balancing while you all fall in love with me.
To be beside the seaside, I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to stroll upon the from, where the brass band plays in the autumn. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside, I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea.
Take 3.
Cut.